What I just do? I don't know what I just did. But I'm on my late night hype. Let's chill real quick. Listen to some of this good slap. Start the show. Yeah, and I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Alright, it's getting kinda dirty in these YouTube streets. The Amin Ra squad, God thinking you dudes weak. Islam or Judaism, where you learn what you dudes teach. The West African rapper slapping with that voodoo speech. All that sub-Saharan terror about a cuckoo feet. I'm like Norm of the agricultural farmer that grew you wheat for the storehouses. We feed the Hebrews and lead the people when we defeat the feeble. They wanna know polite rip me off, but Sonetta paid me my money though. That mean he 100. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Nubian with the Jews, I rock the pinky. I think Jesus got to save me. A doctor save me, a doctor inky. I cop the copper jewels on blue and red. I'm not the chakra doctor y'all claim woke, but you in bed. You won't pop a chopper, you Grandmaster J. You just talking. Punks turn the other cheek and you will walk away. Y'all gon' have to pardon my Moorish. That's Taharka Bay. I'm on that black African power on my darkest day. And that's my brother Ankh stomping them other punks. We brought them gators to Italy, you loving the Moors. And now I'm teaching from my shrine like brother Jabari. Scoping the savannah cause I'm on another safari. Tasha K showed us Frank record. Young Pharaoh just losing his mind and y'all can't help him. I know one thing, you're a fool if you're still out here donating to Umar school. That shit cool. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Look. You showing your hidden colors like Tariq Nasheed. A bunch of pseudo information I don't think I need. Probably lying on the text, ask Divine or Zion Lax. Just get that microphone ready. With Metal Netta, I'm Stone Jetty. A Ujahu, a Saw Imhotep. Y'all probably timid still on them Bobby Hemmett teachings. I'm in Gozy with the DNA. Cats corny and it's killing me too. You talk that black shit, but you look Arab like Gorilla Hebrew. You need therapy, they telling me just chillin', be cool. I'm a madjai orchard, you a sad guy talking. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. What up with J Mill in the building? I ain't holler at you. I gotta hit you up. I just been chilling. What's up with Sadiq in the building? I see you. The hoodie, what's up? RTP in the building. It's late night, we chilling. Gonna go on and do that thing. I told him years ago, El Ned. This is before he went crazy all the way when I said that. I was trying to tell dudes, man, help that youngster. If you gonna listen to when I said that, you're gonna be like, dang, he was trying to tell fools. What's up with y'all? We just chilling. It's early late night. I'm on the West Coast. It's 11, but that's old man late night. You know what I'm saying? This is dumb late night. But here we go. I'm gonna play some tunes while we letting the people roll in. Good to hear. I was listening to this when I wasn't starting the show because I never really like sit and listen to these tunes. I was like, you tripping. The only people familiar with these tunes are my audience on YouTube. I need to package these up and send them to hip hop. So I think I'm going to do that for the fun of it. But here we go.
Black people, I love you, and I love you enough to tell you.
Shout out to Sadiq for copping that black like Osiris.
You don't feed yourself. You don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them. You don't prepare your own meat. You don't own your own land. You don't have a seed going in your window. So you think about revolutionaryism, you think
Virgin marriage and he ready to elope. Maritime coastline, deep V hull boat. Crack a nose turned up, machete to your throat. The divine snatched the arm back, she fine, she in Zinga. Moroccan mercenary got a line on Moringa. Ask Chief X to swing it. Go fund me to rock a new car or build a school like I'm Dr. Umar. Nah, go fund some more guns, banana clips and cannabis, and bury it, the jackal, Anubis. I'm cool, keep them heaters, and I'm in tie in an abyss. He ain't rapping due to libations, he just channeling this.
Hands down, you ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are as a part of this system as any white person gentrified.
I'm on light, hovercraft propellers over swamp water. We make the thoughtful think they should have thought harder. Be aware of this. Don't blink, there's only one blunt between the careful and careless. It's hard to face it when you need a shrink or a therapist. Mental disorder ordered them to label you a terrorist. I breathe elements and I found the secret. We could all walk on water if it's ground beneath it. I carry my weapon and keep my trees, and still be Hotep and ask to Rick Nasheed. 6 in the morning, I greet my seed, then do everything I think I need.
I have to say this because I know our spirit and our emotions get stirred. I'm not against nobody on the panel. I'm with everybody on the panel. I'm not I agree with everything my brother said about revolutionaryism. So let me ask you guys a few questions. We're in the South, we're in the heart of the South right now. Who fishes? Who knows how to fish? Hands down. Who knows how to hunt? Let's hands down, hands down.
I slap. I'm gonna have to do a video to that, man. Go on and put this music out. This shit timeless.
Black people, are you ready to revolt? Black people, are you ready to revolt?
I'm glad y'all up on this late night though. We can get it in, do some late night studies.
Black people, are you ready to revolt? Black people, are you ready to revolt?
All right, I'm gonna come back in a minute with that Harwhouf after my little monologue and show introduction. Cause I'll be having to hear that Harwhouf. I did some hip hop today, feeling kind of good. Feeling really good. I don't know, I'm starting to be I'm too cerebral now. As I get older, be in my head too much. I don't drink, right? So when you smoke, you be in your head more. And when you drink, you be in your head less. You be thinking like, think. But here we go. I mean, you know, I'm waiting for them to update the paperback right now, but I would recommend the Kindle version. If y'all just want to read up on that Black like Osiris and support, you know, right there, hop on that Amazon. Shout out to all y'all that helped make that happen. You feel me? Yep. That's cool. I might go up in that thing today and talk about a little bit of the stuff we've been going over. But I really need people to like read that before they get to talking about everything and black and all this stuff. Stop tripping. It has something to do with a little bit of everything. The sources is all right there. It's a good place to get all the sources for people who talking about the black stuff. Go right to the book. All the Greek black sources right in the book. See, most people give you 2 or 3 Greek sources, but I leaned on Jope. You feel me? And Jope gave us 10 of them. So I'm like, why everybody stop at 3 Greeks that said that Egyptians was black? Jope bombarded them boys, so I just brought that back in the spirit of their ancestors. Well sourced. Hopefully I get some good, I could get some good reviews from y'all. It's just a humble effort at giving people what we need on this conversation. I framed it, really I did it on purpose and framed it like a blackology book, but you're going to notice as you read it don't come to too many blackology conclusions. I haven't finished it's Audible for audiobooks. I haven't finished the audiobook yet, but that's why I bought that stuff. My man said, can I speak on the meaning of Nubia? and where it come from? That's a good question. Let me show you something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to my old book on that note. Let me see, Magi. I thought I had it. I mean, I just downloaded it, but then I cleaned off my downloads. Then I thought I said I was gonna put it on the desktop. All right, well, I'll just go online, right, to address that question. So I got a blog called rapgod.wordpress. I hadn't wrote in it in about 10 years maybe. Last time I wrote was December 2015. But between 2013 or 2012 and 2015, a lot of my research was put online. And I did it for a reason, and I'm glad I did it for that reason. The majority of the reason is personal, wanting to be able to officially gauge myself later in a you know, like, to see if it's right. After all this, will it stand the test of time? My information, and it has. And now people's learning this stuff. I even see stuff. I'm telling you, at the time when I did this research, it wasn't. It was close to. I ain't gonna say the foremost, dog. That's just sound pretentious. But it wasn't no resources on the definition of Nubia and all that stuff. It was all just grazed over. Like, for instance, the linkage between Nupe, gold, and Nubia, that's been there for a while. It's been said there, but I didn't find that on etymology.com. But they got that on there right now. So I'm like, dang, in the last 10 years, a lot have changed. And it ain't just that I'm saying I'm writing it, but it's kind of like the cosmos. I don't know, people don't believe in that, but I'm creative, so I definitely believe in that. Like some of I don't create all the things I create. I just capture them and manifest them. My best work is done when I ain't thinking about it. It just pop in my head. So how that work? If I sit down and write a rap, it'd be weak to me. It don't be weak to nobody else, but I know how much better I could do. Sometimes it'd be cool. But if I just let it pop in my head, it'd be gas. So, I don't know. So in this article, we was talking about the how Nubia is linked to gold. And it was not said regularly. Now you can find sources all over that's letting us know the link. It could be linked to the Egyptian term Nupe. But regardless, we don't want to mess up and think that this was an ancient term, but it is like an AD term that Greeks used and Romans to describe the people of the south and more of Egypt. But the ancient Egyptians never said Nubian. Now I don't even know. This is the closest thing I could get to somebody saying Nubian. There's a town called Nubet, 2 towns in Kemet. They got the N and the B in them. Nubet and Nuwet. If you was to say a person from that town, you would have to say Nubet to you. I don't know, but eventually when we get to the Coptic times, you wind up saying Nubi. One from Nupe would be Nubi. So then I'm like, okay, that's real close to Nubia. So to say it don't got no etymological roots, I think it's just not well attested to, but it may be some, maybe something going on with that. You feel me? Let me see, I'm gonna open up some audio. You wanna know why? Because I'm not about to do no talk fest, but I do want to build though. But I'd much rather just let us learn from all this work I've been doing. Oh, so we could go to that Harwhouf real quick, chill, then we're going to come back. Maybe watch some videos that I've done on the AI or listen to some of this audio. If we get a good crowd up for a late night Zoom or something, I might get that popping. But right now, let's listen to that Harwhouf one time. I can't find it, though. I don't know, I'll be running out of computer memory hella quick. And I'll be having to go back and just erase everything. So let me just type Harwhouf. Here we go. Nope. Dang, that's how they did it. Let me see. All right, they making me mad now. So I'm missing all the songs. Did I just play it from? I just downloaded that, dog, and put it on a new thing. Playlist 3. Let's see. Maybe I moved stuff too much. There we go.
Moronic script in my car too. Roll through with them.
I roll through with them arches, man.
That's in my shindu.
It's in my shindu.
Giving y'all truth. Iron core for meteorite should be chartreuse.
You know that, right?
Charged the chariot and almost left Ferrari. The queen like almost Nefertari. Immortalize an image, put a figure in a figurine. Kemet, Netaret, who them leopard skin kilts, yeah, the clan wear them. And I turn your knee suit to a fan bearer. Have my servants build a new stadium where I'ma slaughter you, surround your tomb alive with boot cranium. Remove the organs, we preserve the dead. Mummify them, then carve them a reserve head. And all your internet mans who lied with you, died with you, sacrificed their life, afterlife with you. Now I'm all in your spot, and I'm calling the shots, while your soul get devoured in the hall of my eye. Ain't a night ballin' or not, care if you ballin' or not. I'm still gonna tell you guys, go to Kemet like El Shaddai. You ain't no king, you're like Cambyses the Persian who couldn't draw the Nubian bowstring. Melt the jewels in your crown into a gold ring, refashion them after smashing the whole thing. You're like Pepe II. Too old, king. If you think it ain't black, then let me just check them. I know the syntax. Every morphine and phoneme. The scholarship top line, dog, and the flow mean. And my debater make a fraud, quit the internet. Sometimes I wonder if I saw to fix this window yet. That's what you call repair, re-end. They heard the king of Madjai was a scary man. And he is though, I'm telling you, you better contain him, man. He's busting arrows at all these Mediterraneans, killing them. Now we ain't getting no views. Yeah, them flip-flops look like Tutankhamun shoes. And y'all just wiki, thinking I'm enthused. They turned Egyptian temples to churches and still say, I'm enthused. It's crazy. They just wiki, cause they lazy. So they can call me pseudo, it don't faze me. The page monetized, so crushing you clowns pays. You dig?
Yeah.
Madjai arches. Dead period.
That's right.
Moronic script in my car too.
Damn, you doing it like that?
Roll through with them arches.
Harwhouf. Y'all don't know who Harwhouf is? See, everybody want to do a song like they a drug dealer. I just did Harwhouf. Let's speak on Harwhouf, man. Autobiography of Harwhouf, man. Golly. Let's bring it to hip hop with some swag. They thought Harwhouf was somebody from the hood or something. Harwhouf was a boss, bruh. You ain't always got to be the knee suit. You ain't always got to be the king. And so what I learned in my studies and what we find is the diplomacy employed by the Egyptian officialdom in setting up, well, exactly that. In interacting with the southern regions, they had to pick a boss from the area. Everybody think it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And so, who picked Harwhouf? Somebody tell me in the chat, who picked Harwhouf to go up in the Nubian to keep it cool? To let them know it was beef. To let them know it was beef in Egypt and they needed some help. Moronic script in my cartouche. Rolled through with them Nubians. Harwhouf. Harwhouf. Let's talk about it. Right here off the wiki is giving you, I ain't got my wiki button on. I'm going to turn on the sounds in a minute. Autobiography of Harwhouf is a private tomb inscription in ancient Egypt. It's significant in Egyptology as one of the most important and the most famous autobiographical inscriptions of the Old Kingdom officials. All right? So he's a boss. His name sometimes spelled Harwhouf, Harwhouf. All that is known about his life come from the inscriptions in the tomb of Kemet el Hawa on the west bank of the Nile, Naswan, near the first cataract. Hold up, wait a minute. Why everybody get buried in Nubia? Not everybody. We got a Valley of the Kings. But why do these certain people choose their tombs in Nubia? Why wouldn't they choose them in the Levant? You an Egyptian, you live in Egypt your whole life, you all in the Delta. Where you want to get buried, you're going to go to. Where? Nubia? That's crazy, huh? Why nobody have to explain that? So Pepe II, I ain't even about to read the wiki. Y'all can read the wiki, it's on the screen. I'll just tell y'all from the shoulders. Because my story gonna sound better. So Pepe II got spooked. Right? He got hella old. And he was like, man, all these fools running around Egypt, it's hella Asiatics up here. We need to put hands on these boys. But we ain't got no army. Harwhouf, come here. Go to the homeland and get them boys. Tell them we got beef. And Harwhouf went on his way upstream into the south, into the heartlands, the homelands of the Egyptian. And he got his folks. Now, I'm explaining it like this, and I guarantee you it makes more sense than what the European Egyptologists say. Because they say the ancient Egyptians got beef, and Harwhouf went down to Nubia and rounded up slave armies. But that was before it was just a lot of us who could read the text and clearly see ain't no way for that to even happen in ancient times. Suppose you're the king. Why don't people think like they the king sometimes? We need more imagination. We have these conversations and we never actually have to put ourselves in these situations. And then if we put ourselves in situations, we won't use the detail required to really understand what's going on. Suppose you are the king of Egypt. You, the king right now in ancient times. Put it on your imagination. Anything you want to pop, pow, it's on you. But you limited, you really ain't God. You just acting like it. Fronting. Right? Now check this out. I'm not making up the term Asiatic sand dwellers, but you won't find that on this wiki. If I take you to read the text, they was dealing with in the 6th dynasty. Asiatic sand dwellers, the same people that people be trying to, this is why you can't get past nobody who scrutinized the text. Because y'all saying the people who founded Egypt was the people they had the biggest problem with. Now, I've made a lot of claims from my most recent research, and I'm proud of these claims. I want to see them falsified. I got plenty more. But some of the simplest ones I put out there, and you could take note. If you want to come at that blackness, take note. Matter of fact, I put them all in the book. It's called Black Like Osiris. Now, one of the things to hinge on in the 10 questions to ask an Egyptologist or any Egyptomaniac, that's them haters. People who hate Egypt is Egyptomaniacs. Now, first thing you ask them is, what is the primary source or the ancient Egyptian account of blackness being linked to the fertile soil? All right. If the same was asked about let's see, something they always say about blackness being linked to death, we have to understand these are things that people think they figured out about ancient Egyptian culture. And some of the research and the study is left to that realm. But we have to understand that that's what realm that those statements are in. They're not sourced. The ancient Egyptians didn't say that. Who else do you know that didn't looked over every attestation of black that they got in the text corpus? Probably Wu and Asar. Else besides me. I'm just saying it. I know people do their research, but I'm talking about how meticulous some people are. And if not, then say you have, then. Don't speak for somebody else you think exists in the world. Say that you have. You have looked over every single attestation of the word Kim in all forms in the TLI. You know you ain't did that. We could do it tonight. It's going to be 293 when we click the first. Let's see if I'm right. It's going to be 293 when we click the first. That might be Kemet. I'm just going off the top because we just talking. Well, it should be 293. We done did this too many times, man. If it ain't on Kim, it's Kemet. It's going to be 493 or 293. Let me see. Kim. It's not like homework, dog. Anybody could sit here, go through these, and see how it's used. 493, 293. What if I was betting at the casino right here? This is 53. Let's go to Kemet. You lost at the casino. Let me see. Now, if you can't go through 53 at the station, you tripping. Let's see Kemet. That might be close to 493 or 293. That number's in my head. I want to click it and see. This going to say like a little too. But the other Kemet is the one we're looking for. Let me see. This right here. 293. Ain't that the number I said? So did I hit in the casino or not? Golly. So basically, all you got to do is look through these 293 attestations, right? And look at and read the text as they pertain to the use of the word 293 on the dot. Hit it on the dot, man. Come on, stop playing. Now you can just remember that. I mean, at least in this text corpus, it said 293 times. I don't even know why I'm here now, but now I want to go over these attestations. No, we could just come to the Shipwrecked sailor and chill right here. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I be knowing these stories. These stories be hella cool because sometimes in my downtime I think it's useful if we talk about this to know these texts. I encourage others too. You don't got to know the metal nature. Cats be talking about this all the time. So when you get bored, you come here, you find something, you click text and just read it. When you get to the end, you finish the story, an ancient Egyptian text. The story of the shipwrecked man. It's the story of the shipwrecked sailor. Now, what I extract, I'm not about to read this, but what I've extracted from reading this before is just the size of the ships, that how big a ship could be in Kemet. Why people be lying? Talking about they was on the Nile, they would be in canoes. Nubians had canoes and kayaks. I'm like, boy, is you serious? If you would read the story of the shipwrecked sailor, you'd see that they had boats that could fit up to 120 of the best sailors from Kemet. And now that's just a Jew to pull. Now, as we go through the story, we'll find the part that corroborates exactly what I just pulled out of my memory, right? In order for us to see at least, I went down the sea in a ship 120 cubits long and 40 cubits wide. So now you can't even front on nobody no more. This is how you beat the brakes off somebody. How would you say, oh, that's why they be ooching and oching on my show. I love to see them ooch and och. They be like, oh, so you stand. Bruh, I said what I'm saying. You don't even have to reword it. I said when we look at texts like these, we can see primary attestations to the sizes of the ships and how many people were on them. And I just pulled this out when we just accidentally came here and said it was 120 people on the boat. And how many people was on the boat? 120. So what size is a ship that's 120 cubits long and 40 cubits wide? I'll just figure out a cubit. Not nothing. Now look, let's find something better that we find when we do Kemet. Because when we do the analysis, you don't just want to be looking. You want to look with a research question, right? So what's the research question right now? First of all, one of the research questions is answered as far as the text corpus is concerned. Let's not act like this is completely exhaustive. I could go to the updated version, but it's gonna start ooching and oching like dudes on here trying to debate me. And it's gonna be loading and spinning and they be buffering. All right. Let me see. Let's see how this goes. I mean, you know, I asked myself what type of king I would want. I asked myself questions that don't apply to my time period to figure out these type of things. What type of king would you want if you was just 3,000 years ago? Fair ain't no punk. Defend, defend, defend. That's what I want. Not no king that oppress or encroach upon people. You feel me? So we give to the Black Lantern here. Let's see if they up. Yeah, now we got, look, a good increase. And I don't think the increase, I know why the increase. Let me tell you. Because they got the black land for Egypt on here as well as, well, it seems they combined that to stations in the new TLA to give us a number of 358 sentences that involve this word Kemet. But I can verify that by looking for another Kemet in here, and they don't got it, see? And so, and I also think they just did more thorough research. And so, obviously, you don't want to, you want to visit this and see, but then it's going, at least on my computer, It hardly ever lets me get to the bottom of things. Another thing, they said they're waiting. They put out a message that said they're waiting. Look, possibilities to sort the results will be added in the future. So you can't sort them by time period. So the research is not as easy. You got to go through all of them and see which one is first. Like they starting in the 25th dynasty. On the old TLA, it start with the oldest. So as soon as you go to the attestation, you at the oldest one in history. And so, but just so we could pick through these to see how they was using the term Kemet. No, I ain't doing this. That's what I said. This TLA, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait till they finish. Or maybe they made it for Macintosh people. I don't know. It don't be working good for me. I gotta go to this. See, you got my turned my fan on my computer came on and everything. So let me see. But just so you know, for the more exhaustive research, you will use the updated version of the site because they're not updating this one anymore. As I recall. All right. All right. Not Black Land. Let me see. Yeah, Black Land. All right. So which of these Kemets? Now, right now, again, in this TLA, they starting with this from the Middle Kingdom in the time period of Simro Set. We know it's one attestation a little bit before this from like a Amenemhat. I think it was like one of the very first where Kemet is used to reference the whole area of, well, let me stop. It said that this is the first that Kemet is used to reference the whole area of the land, but my research is letting me know that ain't true. And I can reveal that research right now for you. But let's see if you start to see the same things I'm seeing. So in this first one, it says from or for Egypt, the people. We got to click into the codex and see what they was talking about at around that time. It says her son, the polar stars, the two paying debt before the loved one who rises as the lonely star amongst them, while being full of concern for his country. Okay. So they say being full of concern for this country. How's this country said? Pin, this land. They're saying here. All right. So he's just saying being full, I don't know why they said country. This land, the shadow of God, from or for Egypt, people, and it's blurred out. It's blank. I mean, it's broken off. Now, all they have is here is in Kemet, Remech, or Remech, ooh. I never seen Remech, ooh, but they say plural. So Remech, right? Kemet, Remech, and it says concern for this land from Egypt. I think right here they talking about in the Simro Set stele that this is like for the whole entire land. Just like people say that Kemet is used because they say the country right there. Well, it don't say country, say for the land. And don't just say the black area. It's like everything. You feel me? But let's note here that he references some people called the Sun people. Right? And I did some research on this term too. Not no thorough research, but just skimmed over a few of the attestations. And I found out that the Sun people was really some people. It's a time period when the Sun people are not really people and they are mythological beings. But there's a time when the Sun people was really some people that lived in Heliopolis. And you had to confer with them about some stuff. So I don't know. How did they become the sun people? Did they stare at the sun? Was they yellow? But yeah, here, that's that term, Kemet. Kemet. But let's get back and just do some late night chill real quick. So already we see from the story of the shipwrecked sailor that we can see the size of the boat and how many people could fit on one. When we get down to this story, Sinaway, we learn a lot about the term Kemet. You learn a lot about the term Kemet, and we learn a lot about being an Egyptian. This is a story to read from top to bottom. So once you read, now I ain't said I read every Kemet story, but all the interesting ones, I read them. But if not, if I see one, I'm going to read it. But this right here is hella good. Cold text. I don't want the cold text, I want the whole text. If you want to read Sinaway and get the whole text, they go all your sources, man. Come on, stop playing. They give you everything. But you got to make sure you got the version. See, it keeps saying lines of missing text. Lines. There's versions that don't got that. And you can see Fragment, Papyrus, Amherst. That got the broken up versions. So, as the Berlin, I don't want to look back at that one. I want to go to one that's a different version. If I can still find it. I guess I can't find it. I mean, again, I'm not about to overdo it. So, this say, oh, okay, these are two different papyrus. See, this is Petersburg. No, that's the shipwrecked sailor. Nope, it's ugly. Amherst. Well, I seen the whole complete version of Sinaway, but I guess it ain't in the TLI. So let's look. Display at the beginning of the text. So I guess I could just tell you about this story if they only got a broken up text. We talk about this often, but it's one to cite because of a few things. One of the things that is good to cite about this is to know the nature of what it was to be an Egyptian. A lot of the things that we be talking about, the stupid stuff, a lot of the stuff that even made me write a book about skin color and stuff, they ain't gonna say none of that. You feel me? And so I guess that's just modern diatribe, or and whatever. So okay, the story is going and is not broke up at this part. So I'm gonna go back a little. Now all he doing is he said, look, I'm about to leave Kemet. I'm about to leave Egypt. And I'm about to go. I don't know what his idea was, but he wanted to go live with the Asiatics. Let's see if he explained it. So this is where it starts getting the full text. The falcon flew up with its entourage. The falcon, this is probably a representative of it's probably the king in a different form. He's calling the falcon, unless he's talking about Harwhouf here. When someone called for one of them, I was standing there. So we're deep. We're too far into the story because somebody just brought prisoners and stuff, but the text all broken up, so I don't want to be reading broken parts. But let's just know we see that an army came against the country right here. The commander-in-chief, the perfect God, he brought prisoners, okay? Now it says, without its end, the situation had arisen, so something made him want to cut. When he reached him in the evening, he didn't wait for any case. The falcon flew up with his entourage. When someone had called for one of them, I was standing there. All right. Although I was not in the immediate vicinity, near afar, I heard his voice as he spoke. I was horrified. My heart, mind, it says, became confused, and my arms stopped obeying me. They were outstretched. Trembling, so I don't know who this is who ran up on him like this. but the text before it was broke up. Trembling had fallen over every limb of mine. In order to find a hiding place, I took off in leaps and bounds. Sound like some of these fools when I come on the live stream. In order to find a hiding place, I took off in leaps and bounds. To prepare a way for him who walks on it, I went unto the bushes. And now my march south, to make a walk south upstream. I did not plan the, okay, hold on. Cineway, what is you doing? I'm gonna just keep reading. I did not plan thought. It says, he didn't think, or whatever, he did not plan thought to go to this residence, as I suspected that there would be a riot. Okay, so he thought it was something popping, because I didn't mean to live according to him yet. Okay. After crossing the Ma'atish Canal near the Sycamore, I landed on Seneferu Island. So he was getting up out of there. But why though? I don't remember that part. I can't even front. Maybe because the text is broken up every time I come to it. So after crossing the Ma'ati Channel near the Sycamore, I landed in Seneferu Island. Spent the day there in the extreme edge of the field. When I set out, it was daylight. I suddenly met a man at the mouth of the path. Although I was afraid of him, why you so spooked, bruh? Like you spooked to everybody. You a fugitive. You must have did something real Moses-y. Yeah, why you getting spooked? Nah, you better let them go in there. I ain't fucking with them people up in there, S. Murphy. Who you talking to? Wait till America get some beef and go take that thing. I'll be laughing. But don't play me in none of these new colonial ass wars between white people and other people. We ain't got no play in that, man. That's like TV shows. I wish they wasn't doing such brutal things. But damn, I was looking at that bombing and stuff. Now someone's on YouTube actually talking about, they say Israel army trying to push into Egypt. Y'all better not let them destroy your history. Nonsense. That's not even a type of a statement to put real shit behind. You feel me? Like that's just crazy. But shout out to you though. I'm not mad at you for the way you feel. I'm just saying. That's like saying to the Hebrews, y'all better go run up on them Palestinians now. That ain't got nothing to do with them. Although I thought I was afraid of him, he treated me with respect. When dinner time came, I reached the port of Gu. Gau, it says Gau over here, all right? Let's see what that's at. Gau, see, they say this is in Sinaway. We read in Sinaway. They say opposite of Cairo on the west bank of the Nile. All right. It says, only by the breeze of the west wind I crossed in a barge without a rudder, above the Lady of the Red Mountain, bypassing eastern side of Jakku. After settling my feet northward, I came near the walls of the Sovereign, which were made to keep out the Asiatics. Man, y'all gotta stop messing with me. You know I'm gonna fix on a story for a particular reason, right? So what did he come towards? The walls of the Sovereign, which were made to keep out the Asiatics. And y'all be wanting me to believe that it's Asiatics who built Kemet. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. When you read the real text, now if we go to the left, the word gonna be Setu or Aamu. I think it's gonna be Aamu. Setu. See? Setu. All right. Setu, they say, is Asiatic bowman. They also say Setu could be used for Nubian bowman. So that's a translation. I just told you the real word. This side of the screen is translations. So when I say Asiatics, they're talking about people coming from the areas that we know of Asia. But the ancient Egyptians said to you. All right? Golly. How do people argue against what's on the screen? Like I'm making it up. Do you not see the word Asiatics on the screen? Do you not see the word Asiatics on the screen? Golly, maybe you ain't looking at it. Maybe you driving, typing and driving. That to you was what the ancient Egyptians said. You see that? And they were talking about the people from those regions. It's not even that. They actually said, come on, they didn't even say that. I'm not about to start answering you because you don't know nothing. You should sit down and learn, bruh. For real, S. Murphy. Because what you're going to learn is it was not even Seti, it's Setech. Setech is what you'll learn. That they use the capital T there, which gives us a different sound. I don't know why they're not showing it here. Let's see. But you can see that. So it ain't Asiatics, huh? Oh, man. Now you see the capital T that I said they wasn't showing there? Because this represents Setech, not Seti. But I said Setu, so I apologize, S. Murphy. I might have misled you. It's Setech. It's Setech. This is the thing about Setech. What we know, you can say Seti later, right? Yeah, I know. That's why I said I apologize to you because I must have misled you. So let me explain that. In the ancient Egyptian grammar, the CH that follows this capital T, it falls off at a later period in time. So then, like, you know how some people say Netaru and some people say Netcharu? Both of those people are right. They just saying that how it was said in different time periods. So now, at the time when there was a Setu, there was still a Setiu. You feel me? So that's why my statements could have been confusing. And I know I said it, so I can't come down on you for writing it. That's what I was saying. Well, yeah, here we go. But you see on the screen, it say Asiatics. I didn't make that part up. I said that too. Now let's see what was up since they made a wall to keep out people. Let's just say people coming in from the east. Right? He says, for fear that the guard at the watch of the house who was on duty was in his day would see me, I ducked in the bushes. So he a fugitive lightweight, if you ask me. I mean, because you're doing a lot of ducking and dodging, bruh. And it would be, the guard in that would be an Egyptian guard. So Sinaway ducked in them bushes. All right. Now following my night march, so he stayed in the bushes tonight, and then he got up out of there. I settled on the island of Kemet. Now that's very interesting, and this is good for all of y'all, because for the people who argue that Kemet was never an island, you would have to read this. This is the Great Black, right? And so now we know that the Great Black ain't always Osiris. Anyone in the details of this conversation been knew that, but that might be something new to some people. I settled on the island of the Kemet. Now let's be clear here. This island, Kemet, it's not 10th known of Egypt. It could be though. But they're gonna say it is the Bitter Lakes region. Watch this. Oh, let's see what it say. Translate, bro. What's going on? Big Black. Well, they didn't say Bitter Lakes. Yes, it do down here. They do say it's the 10th known. And they say waters in the Fayum. But they really don't know. I mean, it's too many different attestations up here. How is it all of these? But what we do know it to be is an island and a water area. They could say the Bitter Lakes, wherever that is. They could say this Fayum waters. I'm not mad at none of that. But I'm like, is it all of them or are these options? Nevertheless, he settled on an island of Kemet, the Big Black. Now, the reason why Osiris has the same name don't have a lot to do with the island Kemet, but it does have a lot to do with the Nome Kemet. All right? The Nome Kemet is where Osiris was venerated in plenty different forms. And Horus too. And they venerated the bull. And this is, I don't know. We can find other cattle culture rituals that let us know why they rock the bull tail and things like this. You know what I'm saying? But direct links to kingship and the bull tail, I'm looking for them. You know, like why? The answers. You feel what I'm saying? And like I ain't like saying, oh, there ain't no direct attestation to that to everything. Well, then you have to be able to find all the attestations to the things you so-called propose. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to anybody just on the late night, just listening, chilling. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's everybody. Now look, this is what he gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to give a spoiler because I ain't about to read it all. He about to go to the land of the Asiatics. He about to go to live with the Asiatics, and he gonna live there for so long that he gonna become a boss. Yeah, I figure that's cool, S. Murphy. I know there's some primary to it somewhere in the ancient Egyptian text. I'm just saying I ain't found it. So I mean, no, I have found plenty of them. I'm talking about the writing that say, and then put your bull tail. I don't say you're gonna find everything written down on paper. But when we go into debate with certain claims, we gotta have. If you want to say if somebody wanted to challenge the bull's tail, that's easy. Hey, let's do that real quick. I'm switching up now. So in my memory, it's gonna be called something like a mesquite or something. It got an M word to it, right? But I could be completely wrong. That neuron that's firing off that got that memory on there. Let's see if we got bull's tail. That's an old ass neuron. Bull's tail. I'm just trying to put it like that just to see. Now I'm just gonna put bull tail. I know I should have put bull's tail. Oh, they don't even let me do that. I'm gonna get this other dictionary. Cause I remember, I know, I wanna see if they got, it's like a miscat. Somebody help me with that. Did I throw away my dictionaries? No. Who know what the bull's tail was called in ancient Egyptian? Wiki probably know. It starts with an M if you ask me. Mesquite or something. That's just an old research from 10 years ago. I haven't looked at this in hella long. So let me see. Bull's tail. Damn, it ain't got nothing in there. I'm gonna just put tail. I do want to see that though. Tail, oh, Sedge. I do remember that too. Tail Sedge. I mean, said. Okay. Now, said is popping up hella much, and I don't see nothing with the M. But I got to research on the end. Hold on. A lion's tail on an apron. Now, why they say this a lion's tail? Now, this is the tail on the king's apron. All right, cool. Where'd that go? The Watet. All right. And it's part of the royal insignia. The Watet, though, let's look up this Watet now. And see how it was used and learn about the bull's tail. Let's see. Man, y'all better have a Watet in here. I know they're going to do it different. I'm just putting Wat. And I know they want to go Wa, because I know the Wa is the word. Well, Wat is feminized, so why would they put this like this? Let me see. All right, I'm going to just have to go through the Wa's. I'm going to do it, though. I had the capital A, I know that's right. And then the T. Let's just try Wat. That extra T. See, there you go. So they say part of the coffin. Part of the coffin, huh? Nah, bro. Y'all tripping. Hold on. Watch this. Chord. Okay, a Y is a chord. See, one of them T's, I know them T's are suffixes, but one of them might be part of it. So I'm just going to look up Y. And then we will get to it eventually. Because I want to talk about that bull's tail more. But I want y'all to read the chapters in my book about Brother Reggie work and about the people Arcata. All right, here we go. And look over what you tell me what you think about that. This says Watet Heru. And they say, okay, a place name? Let me see. That's a place name. The only Watet they got in the TLA is Watet Heru. But they might have something else for the bull's tail. Oh, maybe I should just do tail in here as well. All right. Let me see. All right, I ain't finding the bull's tail under this term, but I want to get to the end though. Because I'm out of the YTs. Somebody already know and they just waiting for me to find it. If they in the bed. Let me see. Tail. Is this it? Nah, man. I can't even find it in the TLI. Oh, there you go. They spelled it different in the TLA. They put a J in between the two T's. Why is only one attestation of this? We gotta go to the new one. Let's see if it's see now. So don't tell me you can't find that. This is what I be talking about when I say that they put a bull's tail on the king's apron, and you need to find the primary text that show that. We found it right here. Well, too bad they put on the king's apron in parentheses. So the text don't actually say that. It say Osiris Neith sees the only eye of Horus, Wati animal tail on the king's apron. This would I wouldn't argue with this text. It has to say, put the animal tail on the king's apron. It can't be in parentheses. So then you go into the new, but now it just says WATT. That's messed up. Let me go into the new TLA. Let's see what they got. So at least we do got a half an attestation about the king's apron. That bull's tail. Let's try this. Give us some more. Give us some more. Give us some more. That say something about the king on top. Right here, Congress. Yeah, king's apron. All right. They only got one in here too, family. It's the same one. So it's only one attestation talking about the damn king's apron. At least it's one though. I had to find another way to research that. But ain't that crazy? Then now you look at least it's one. Shoot. I hate when people don't got no attestations. All right, y'all want to look up the black silk? Golly. First of all, it ain't even no way to say that in the Medu Neter. It is a way to say the black soil. It's Kimi Amat Kemet. All right. Let's put Amat. Let me see. AMAT. Let's see what happened. I think one of them A's should be capitalized. Maybe I should put and if not, I'm gonna just go soil. And the real word, oh, I got it. I put it in my book. It's really, dude, when they really say it, I don't get it. Cause they say sand. I found it in the Ptolemaic period. Something getting close to linking Kemet to the soil, but it really wasn't doing it. But I tried to give people their credit. Like, okay, at least this is one that's close to it. But I should pull that up. I could pull up my book so I could promote it to y'all. Let me see. Let me see if I can open that thing. I was making some hot hip hop today though. Working on some projects. All right, that's gonna be cool. Let me see. All right. I want to go to this part I was just talking about. Let me find it. I don't know. I've been wanting to do a dump on my computer. All right, I'm just looking over these. So what I wrote on vitamin, why don't all the vitamin haters go get the book and see if I was lying, if I lied on vitamin. Check my sources. Do everything. Go and put it in the plagiarism checker. Do everything. And come back and tell me about that vitamin in the black guy. Even though that ain't why I was coming here. It was this word that led me here. But I would invite y'all to go over this work, particularly in this part on the Greeks on Egyptians being black. It's one of the works where you got all of the sources on. Now, I'm learning how to source up better. Trust me, it's going to be a progression. I'm going to write and get better with every book. I'm trying to learn how to make things more readable and use other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, read this, bro, because I can't see everything with my eyes. I mean, it's called an editor. You know what I'm saying? But you got, I'm saying, if you use computer editors and other stuff, you could play yourself because they won't catch something like people sometimes. So I had other people put eyes on it, and we just kept catching things, but seems to be pretty good now. All right. And so what I wanted to show you here is if you want a place where they got more than just, now there's probably like 3 more sources on here, but the point of my book is about the overall point we come to is the divinity of blackness and how they reach some of these conclusions. You feel me? But you can see from Lucien, I really just built on Diop's work as I say, and you can look at my footnotes and everything. But I added obviously things that he didn't tell us because he was in the midst of a debate. When not really a debate, but when mentioning these sources, he was on a different type of playing field, and so. If you go to UNESCO, you can see some of this type of stuff mentioned. This is one of my things I sourced in this book. But I guess that will be the other place where you can find it. But I made sure that I expounded and gave us a whole lot. I mean, I can't say a whole lot more. I don't want to definitely say more than Diop. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I gave us some updates. More information on it and a few more things that they left out. So again, I'm just going over this chapter. Omanianus Marcellinus talking about the men of Egypt, mostly black or brown skin, with desiccated look, skinny with a desiccated look. It's funny that all of the statements used aren't positive. Some of them are even, they wasn't even trying to be fond of the Egyptians. But yeah, it's like 158 pages, 100 and maybe 46 pages, this book. And I'll have more, but I wanted to get this out, the part that was complete. So I'm working on another book now with the stuff that I had to get out of this one. I do got a chapter called Red Nubians, Black Egyptians that you can use to beat the brakes off any of these people. Talking about they always did, the Nubians was always painted black. All that homework is right there. Some work on the Green Sahara and racism in the Egyptology. The tomb of Amenhotep, called Hoy, that we often talk about. I like to think I introduced, besides Dr. Wesley Muhammad, I like to think I introduced some of us to that text, right? I said a few things, even though my now, one thing I pointed out in the book is that if we look at the tomb of Hoy, let's see. Dang, did you give me some Hoy pictures? I think you gave me some. Oh yeah, I got some J Mill Hoy pictures, I think. Let me pull them up. Hold on. I might have forgot I had Hoy pictures from you, bro. Hold on. Damn. Let's see. Well, if I remember it now, I must have remembered it earlier. Let's see. Yep. Let me see. Tomb of Hoy. Oh, Amenhotep. No, let me see. Yeah. Did you just call it TT something? I know you got them pictures. Maybe it's just, is it TT40? Let me see. We're about to look through some J Mill photos. Oh, forget the football. Oh yeah, look. See, we got our own Amenhotep called Hoy. Don't be wondering what, bro, we do the work for real. Like, oh, he got that photo. Check it out, man. Oh, this was the bomb photo right here. Cause somebody took that light-skinned Nubian home. See, it was a light-skinned Nubian. Shout out to J Mill. Give him his props for all the work he do to make sure we really get the primaries. We don't just be talking, bro. Who ever seen the version of this picture with this piece missing? Ain't got it. That's what it look like right now. Man. Looking at this like this, it look crazy different. I mean, you know. So what I made, this isn't a claim, y'all. I'm standing behind this. Look, you can't see this big nowhere else. Not I couldn't. So I wasn't lying. Miam. My claim in the book, damn, I should have snipped this big. My claim in the book, do y'all see foreign lands anywhere around here? Got them. So got them. Do y'all see foreign lands around here? Oh, let me show people what foreign lands look like. Egypt foreign land glyph. Look. This is what you're supposed to see. See, you're learning the metadata right now. So when we be looking at the glyphs, you're going to see this. When you see that, that's a foreign land. Bro, your bro be getting the homework, magnifying glass work. Cause y'all ain't gonna pat me. Nah, I'm just talking shit, I guess. I can't make no excuses for talking crazy. I was like, y'all not gonna, but y'all do though. So shout out to y'all. I should just shut up and keep teaching. Now look, with the hill country, you pretty much is gonna see. Now, what's this word we have right here? Damn, they giving it away. No, they not. It just say, yes, it do. They gave it away. But they say, no, this is Ashkelon. All right, so this will be our Ashkelon. So now that we know it's Ashkelon, I want to know why they got that Y at the end. Ashkelani would be a person from Ashkelon. But y'all see that little hill country right there, right? Y'all see this glyph right here, right? This is what you see to know they ain't talking about nobody from where that's inside their country. You won't see no foreigners talked about most often. They're not about to be absent of this. Guess what don't got this? Well, Nahesi definitely don't got that. But let's just look and see. I ain't tripped off that in a minute. But you know, but this is what I'm showing you what don't got it is over Hakan. You see, this is a location. And the place is now called Aniba. Hakan, if I ain't mistaken, was buried. Damn, J Mill, you got the internet popping. You got my show popping. Because can't nobody make that big when they talk about it. You feel me now? Look at his phenotype. Beat the brakes off him. Y'all would have said if he wasn't painted black, y'all would have said that was a white man. Because y'all don't know. I'm just saying. You would have been like, he don't got no proceeding chin. Who are these guys? Oh, I seen Garfield do a horrible job about the... That's why people need to shut up about shit they learn on my channel and then go wiki it quick and then go try to misrepresent it. I mean, you know, I ain't even tripping about the future with certain people. Like motherfuckers in lost hella respect with the shit they be doing. And I praise them like, what's their value to me, really? You feel me? I will appraise your ass if you get to talking shit. Like, what's gonna come from being cool with you? Nothing. Let's go in. Ain't shit gonna come from being cool with a lot of these motherfuckers. Why let them lie and shit? I mean, even if I was cool with you, I wouldn't let you lie. Don't get it twisted. That's half the reason I fall out with people. They want to just maintain some bullshit and think you're just supposed to let them say it. Oh my God, did you see Brother Jabari put so much hands earlier? God, that was so funny. Now, I was saying this since back in the day. Cats needed to been leaving dude alone. None of y'all can really fuck with him. I'm probably the only dude that can see him about something. Y'all need to leave bro alone. God, he be making cats look crazy. Then he lightweighted cats because now y'all sitting there watching the TV screen of him on the side like he Obi-Wan Kenobi on the hologram and y'all refuting the hologram. So you just gonna let him Obi-Wan Kenobi, y'all? Y'all gotta have a better, more astute presentation in this digital world. That stuff, I'll be laughing at the house. Like, I'm not clicking the link on the video you showing with a dude on there. Nah, that make it look like we at the movies. Y'all was tripping. Don't lightweight yourself no more. I don't do shit like that. But what about Hakan Nefer with his white phenotype? We gonna play looker shit for a minute. His nose hella pointy. See, they would have messed that all up because they ain't got a version that could go in this good. They archers go to Kemet and walk around and ask questions. They ain't even got archers, so I don't know what they got. Yeah, we got archers. Like Harwhouf. I'm looking at this though. Now, was I wrong? No, I wasn't wrong. And my ultimate premise is that they keep on trying to separate Nubia from Egypt. But you can see here in Ma'am, he the prince of Ma'am. You could call him the prince. It really just got the man with the stick. Then it got ruler at the bottom. A Ka, right here. Nefer, a Ka Nefer. So that's his name. Right? So then, Mayam is where? Aniba. But let's look, to be fair. I gotta be fair. Hold on, let's look. Show y'all the other place. Oh, they almost messed it up. But let me show y'all these people. Look. Now see that? See the foreign lands over here? Dang, dog. If we know the glyphs, then we can learn something. Look, these people are from foreign lands right here. All right? Because it say that right there. Y'all see that, though? I know y'all like this because, look, we learning the glyphs. I'll be erasing everything I know about the glyphs, and I know that just from what I just showed you, that this on Wiki say that this means hill country and it represents foreign lands. And then we go look right here at a picture my man J Mill took, and we zooming in way more than you could zoom in ever. And we see foreign lands. Yeah, all right, we could talk about that, Corey, because it's definitely tribute. And it's tribute from the southern lands, right? But there's different categories of tribute. right? Like tribute I get and I give. I go on somebody's page and if they cooking, I might hit them with $50. That's tribute. But they not a vassalage of mine. They not under my auspices or under my control. Now, there are points of tribute where you got to give me that as you're going to get hands put on. And in those situations, when they let a particular person act like he the boss, that's called a vassalage situation. And so then when we start to learn about Nubia, it was no vassalage situation with Nubia. It was different. So this is, let me point it out. It's kind of like, I got to take that back a little bit. But they didn't install it like the standard vassalage system we see in the Levant. So let's talk about it. Since it was a part, because Nubia is just a region, right? And they wasn't saying these words, region, Nubia. They would say Nahesi, right? And it would represent Southerners. So some of the Southerners, let's just put frankly, they wasn't less familiar with because they was more South. But the Southerners just to their South and even in part of their South from about Nakin, Thebes, Nakin, which would be the third and fourth nomes down, them, a lot of them was part of Egypt. So that's why I'm pointing out here, because this takes us further than that. So on this, these people are being represented as people from foreign lands right here, as we can clearly see it. And it says Nut Kasatu, but we shouldn't read that Kasatu. We should just read Nut, and this stuff is broken off. Over here it says Mes Nut Nebet. Y'all can see the Nebo here, but it kind of looked like it's kind of, if I zoom out, you probably could see it say Mes Nut Nebet, or find a different version. But the version Jamil has been damaged since the last version that's online. But this is a Nebet under here, so they're like the mistresses. Newt, I don't know why this Newt is here. No, that's where they from, Newt. But they just said all the foreign lands. They actually named this foreign land. And it say Newt, everybody could see that. Maybe they thought this was a Hemet or something. I don't know, but anyway, the foreign land is what we're gonna focus on. Now let's keep on seeing, is it consistent? Now, obviously, these people, these are the dignitaries of this caravan, because we only see all the princes of the foreign lands, right, written right there. Then we see the women with golden crowns on their head. Those ain't golden crowns. They balancing the gold they gonna give King Tut. You know Africans balance shit on their head. All right, now look. Bro right there. Damn, you was hella dark, family. But look, he has some gold. You see the Nebu? Dang. See the Nebu right there? That's our route to Nubia. Yeah, Egyptians were Nubians. I mean, you know, come on, man. If we want to use that terminology, yes, Nubians were Egyptians and Egyptians were Nubians. But I'm going to continue. I can't address that right now. I'll try to get back to that. So we see this gold Nebu right here, right? As a matter of fact, that's what I'm explaining right now. So you'll see how this all concludes. All right, there's no other names or nothing else to read up here. But notice this, and I ask myself this often. They got their butter in their dreads or whatever they got that they put in their dreads to make them yellow like this. This dude got some container, probably got the yellow stuff from their dreads in it. Yeah, bro, I'm going to show you how to be clean. Right? But this is really crazy. Because this charioteer is drawn in a traditional Egyptian style. I mean, what am I supposed to say? But hold on. Nah. Oh, hell no. What the hell just happened? You kidding me? Are you kidding me, J Mill? Oh my gosh. Watch this, y'all. Now I don't even want to now, see, I told y'all. Now we just found something, bro. And this is not, I shouldn't even, this make me hella mad. Y'all see what happened? Somebody say what happened, dog. J Mill, you didn't even notice. Let me show you. Zoom forward. What the hell? This is not good. Look at this. Let me snip this, bro. So she just got bittermaned out, huh? Watch this. What the heck? They tripping. Maybe not. So this is the opposite of in whitening the Egyptians. I just went to the Metropolitan Museum and pulled up. Look, this is the Met. Let me show you. Nubian tribute presented to the king, 20th century, done by Charles Wilkinson. They got this up here, and they made her hella light skinned. Oh my gosh, we caught them, dog. Now tell me I'm lying. Look at the woman on the coach. Because I used to be tripping off her. And there's another one they completely took out. Let her have been jet black like J Mill just proved. That's crazy. So what's going on here? Y'all tell me. This is what I think I just found. Let me show you what we was looking at. And let me show you what we looking at now. Hold on. Where the other one go? Does I have to go here? All right, that. Now look how black she is. I mean, she cold jet black. Only way she could have wound up this way with this white still looking like that is crazy. But now look at her. Wow. That's her. I mean, I don't even get it. So the cold part was, let me show you. I got to make it big. No. That ain't right. She need to be represented like they need to go repaint that, bro. Am I tripping? The original is to the left, looking jet black Nubian. But they done changed it because she in this royal ass chariot, dog. That's the only reason why they did that. Tell me why they would do that. If you are, let me ask you, if you about to draw these two people like he was about to draw, what color you gonna pick to draw her? Stop fronting. Do I gotta zoom in further? I need to get a better snip of the original. That's cold that they went that low. Well, we all knew that this would happen, right? I mean, this always happens, right? Here she go. Now, here go a better snip of her. Look. Now, I mean, I'm going to try to be fair. I always try to be fair. So let me say something. I'm going to snip this. Here's something any artist is going to notice. And I'm just being fair. Look. If you're an artist and you're doing this and you got your hues, come on, cuz. You gonna tell me you didn't notice this? Here's the biggest giveaway. That in the original, her hue is almost the same as the dude behind her. So that don't make it look right to them, because I always said that these was Nubians bringing these people in and not no other Egyptians. Because people was like, oh. And so now, if you can see her real true hue, the way she was depicted, instead of this museum one that we circulate all the time on the internet, shout out to J Mill for being the only one putting the real one online, and it's on my show. Let me see. You're going to see all kind of snips of this in people's presentation. Man, they didn't do a good job of that. So the way I want to illustrate it is by showing, look, that person went, well, I mean, I always try to be fair. Like this, I could tell that you went a little bit lighter when you put some white in your brown when you started painting her over here. But on the original, I don't think they did that. Well, it looked like they kind of did it. Well, nah, she was jet black, homie. You feel me? And that's only on the if you go there and take the photograph. If you look on the internet, you're gonna get this. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, that was pretty good. She is riding in style, as we pinpoint. She got her 6-spoke chariot, and the axle was in the rear. That is high technology for that time. Let's look at some of that metal nature that was back there real quick. Anybody ever read this at the bottom? No. Let's just hop into it just from the shoulders. These is the great princes, all right? You see her? Oh, I'm gonna do it with the dictionary for everybody. That's the best way to learn. Hopefully I could get my screen to help me out. So what I'm gonna have to do is minimize this, take this to the left, take the dictionary to the right. Now we cooking. We about to be really cooking. So before I show you in the dictionary, I'm gonna just read it out of my head. Then I'll type it in the dictionary. You see here is a sparrow bird on top of a R. That's word. Some people say word, but you're not about to type word in here. You're gonna type a W and an R. Wow. So now you're gonna have to tell the dictionary to give you whole words in case sensitive. If it let me, damn. Oh, man, there you go. Case sensitive. There you go. Now let's see if it works. Nope, it ain't even working. I don't know. It ain't been working whole words in case sensitive. So it make it get hard. Oh, there you go. It make it harder to get to these type of terms. We should see a sparrow bird and a chick over to the right. And that is making something great. All right. And so we just seen the sparrow and the chick. Now it can make it bad too. You see it say wretched. There go the sparrow. So it makes it either, it's extreme magnitudes of either. It's like saying very good or very bad. Or were. So when we say Kim the great black, you feel me? It's like very black, great black, not the bad black. Ain't no way that would make sense because he's a god. And so, let me see. So we seen it already. We seen the R. There it go right there. Oh, I'm gotta close the dictionary. So there it go right there. So something was great that was before that because you normally don't start with an R, right? And you see this part of the text. Dang, let me close this football game, dog. Oh, I want to stop and watch it. Make this smaller so everything will be a little bit better. Now I'm trying to get a word on the screen while we analyzing it. There go one for a wretched, man. It just got the sparrow. But you see the sparrow right there with the R under it. Right? There go another sparrow. And you can look at these words, see if they're good or bad words. They're normally not going to be. They're going to be. Here we go again. Word, you see N word. or a quake of the sky or the earth. All right, so we can see that that's what they're saying. Next to that, we see a what? A man with a stick. Now notice this man with the stick is the same as this man with the stick. Man, my computer got to start acting like I spent some money on the thing. Let me see. Look, where did it go? Oh, no, that's something else. We're going to read that too. Dang, that's really good. Oh, so they're going to try to mess that up? Nope. This is Hakan Nefer, the chief of Miami. You see the man with the stick? But if they going to come up in here and say, there go a foreign land, but these people from a different place. I already did this. Look, are they from Miami? No, they're like from Atek. You feel me? And that's a foreign land. But they're not from Miami. So let me show you what I mean. Go Miami. M-A-I-M. It's going to be Aniba. A-N-I-B-A, right? Miami. Aniba. Well, let me just say Miami, Sudan. Make sure I ain't spelling it right. That you, yeah. Now let's see if it says Maine. My arm. Yeah. No, not Maine. You don't want to do my arm. Because I'm M-I-A-M, dude. Well, they act like they don't know my Aniba. Abina? No, Aniba. A-N-I-B-A. Sudan. S-U-D-A-N. Some of these places, there you go. They don't even want these places to be on Google, dog. Golly. How much trouble did I have to go through to get to something that's just really right there? Aniba. I was typing that. Now, look, this says Nubia. See? But what they'll tell you, even on the article, is that ancient Egyptians came to Aniba to be buried. Pa-Nehesi, whose name says the Southerner, came to Aniba to be buried. So in order to separate this out of Egypt, they say this was in Nubia. But do you see Nubian writing here? Let's look. This is what I'm trying to say. Like this is Egyptian culture the same. The tomb of Kemet, I think. Let's look and see. Who is this? The tomb of? Dang, come on, man. Pen Nut, not Pen Mutt. Yeah, and then they got also one of, what's his name? His name is Pa-Nehesi. Now look at the people on here. Standardized Egyptian representation is what they call that, right? This is in Aniba, Mayam, where Hakan Nefer was from. It's crazy. So they paint a picture that this was in the down there, that's blackity black, and they wasn't there. But why is cats going down to way far here to be buried? You want to know why? Because that's where they was from. And as I showed you here, it ain't a foreign land on my M-A-M. Me-am. So if we look on here, they'll tell us that this is Miam. Ancient name was Miam. They better tell us. See, look. It was an important town called Miam. But the place today is flooded by Lake Nasir. This is what I was trying to say, man. James be saying this. Dude, they did this on purpose. They flooded the Black Egypt is damn near underwater. And called and classified Nubia. But here goes something, because Hakan Nefer got him caught. You can read it in the source in my book. I just can't remember the source. I think it's the Oxford Encyclopedia of I should open and look, but I ain't tripping. I'm trying to encourage y'all to buy it. Come on now. We do this hard work for a reason. Now, Nefer was what? He had a tomb, he had a residence. See, they keep doing this wrong. They say he had a house in Nubia and a house in Egypt. He had dual residency. Seriously? When right here, my is the area that they say he was in Nubia. Now look, this is Hoy's tomb. Let's go over. Hoy ain't even in this portion. But this is Hoy's tomb, right? Hoy is the viceroy of Kush, called the Sa-Nisut, the son of the king. He really wasn't the son of the king. Oh, we was about to read them glyphs. Yeah, I'll go back to that later. He was the Sa-Nisut, right? It actually say everything I'm saying right here when I say we was about to read the glyphs. That's hella funny. I was reading it while I was talking. Let me prove what I just said. So this say seer, so they like the great overseers of the what? Newt, Neb. What this look like? A Neb ball right here, right? And then there's a Ta, all the lands. Neb Ta. That'll be Lord of the lands, huh? The Neb would have to be after. So it's hard to see this, but I do see the foreign, under here, right? You can see that this was the foreign lands thing, and this is a straight line like a Ta glyph. Neb, Lord, this could be a Lord in the foreign lands. But y'all see how bad this is to make. Maybe they got it on the version we was just looking at. So the point that what we learn is that if Nefer, first thing to note, you see how black he was drawn right here? That's Hoy's point of view. This is not Nefer's tomb. All right? In Hoy's tomb, Nefer is represented with this dark skin color. In his own tomb, he is represented like a standardized Egyptian with the red skin color. So how do y'all rectify that? You don't rectify it by saying, well, that means some of the red people could have really looked black. You're going to say they was probably really red and they used black for some significance. If we never found Nefer in Hoy's tomb, and we only found Nefer's tomb, we would not know that he looked like this. Or let's just not be Egyptianized right now. Because I just made an Egyptianized statement. I gave prevalence to the view of the Egyptian who was Hoy. This is how he viewed Nefer. I think it was page, if I can remember this, that was page 27 is the other quote that Kanji verse gave to me. I could pull it up though. I could look in my book, but I'd rather pull it up live. The Encyclopedia of Ancient Egypt, right? So I can start remembering this stuff. Excuse me. There we go. Now the Oxford Encyclopedia of Ancient Egypt, Volume 3. Maybe, I don't know if it's Volume 3 that I need to see. Oh no, I need to see the Encyclopedia of Nubia. I got that too. Encyclopedia of Ancient Nubia. This one is a real good one, man. Golly, we've been doing the homework and we got these sources for y'all, so don't trip when they get to lying. They gonna look hella dumb. They trying not to have no debate, even they scared. It's the Oxford Encyclopedia Nubian. All right, I done downloaded this 50 billion times, so let me just find it on my computer. My computer might be overloaded from one document dealing with me. Every time I want it, I just download it again. Look. Instead of going to find where it's at. All right, here we go. Now y'all see where we at, right? See, people do the fake work. They try to convince you like they somebody. Man, I caught some strange swag today, boy. You know, you be watching, looking at the YouTube, boy. I don't know. You can't tell me I'm from around. I done stayed out them streets on purpose. But that don't mean I don't know what I see when I see it. I'll be right all the motherfucking time. Yeah, motherfuckers be fucking or whatever. I ain't going there. But look, the Oxford Handbook of Ancient Nubia is where we're at. Right? And guess what I'm going to type in here? Control F to make it easy for you. Hakka Nefer. Hakka. I'm going to put Hakka. Why they saying Blue Bloom already? So, damn, do I need to be in the Oxford Handbook of, maybe I need to be in Ancient Egypt. This one got good stuff too. But maybe they want me to go to the Handbook of Ancient Egypt. Because it did the Blue Noon noise already. That means what I'm looking for ain't there. See? Look. H-E-K. Ain't no H-E-K in here. Books. I don't want to look at my book. I want to get this memorized. The source. So it is. Ancient Egypt. The Oxford. It's the Handbook of Ancient Egypt. Not Ancient Nubia. I might have to go through a few versions. You know what? I'm tripping. I got the source, dog. Let me do it like this. I'm gonna go back to my book. That's the homework. Then it's gonna lead us to the source. You feel me? I want y'all to beat the brakes off me, though. I mean, but be kind when y'all beat the brakes off me. Don't shoot me like Shaka Amo. I wouldn't mind as long as you bought it. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, I'm tripping. I forgot what I was looking for. I want to pull that homework back up so we can see the stuff about Hakka Nefer. Right? So I'm going to just come here and go Hakka Nefer real quick. H-E-K-A Nefer. Did I spell it? No, I better not. Hakka Nefer. All right, now where's the source? Where is the source? Short photos by J. Mill. Where's the source? Is I need to find the number. So the Maya integrated. This is everything I was just talking about, so I can make it big so you can read it. This is just a copy I had. Now look. What I was just talking about. This might suggest that the Egyptians considered Mayam as an integral part of Egypt. This jurisdiction of the viceroy of Kush, Hoi, extends from Thebes downward, hence the presence of the princess of all foreign lands behind Hakka Nefer. All right, but I want to find this source. It's when I said that he was represented black in his tomb. Here it go. Right here. So I need to pop this up. Let me go find that. Hold up. Go right to the sources in the book, man. Get the digital book. I don't know how Kindle reformatted it, but I formatted it that you could just go look at them right there. Look, so here it go. Inbring with Oxford Handbook and Ancient Nubia. What am I talking about? Damn. So I gotta find that, man. I just couldn't find it. So did I put the page? Did I put the page? I think I put the page. Anyway, the claim that's made is about a Nefer, but I gotta go. Let me go back to the original. It's about him having. See if I put the page. It's about him having this dual Regency pack. Yeah, 335. Come on, man. Shoot. All right. So it's about him having this dual reign in what you call it, Egypt and Nubia. Well, let me see if I sourced that right. 355. Oh, I ain't downloading it again. 355. Oh, this only got 7 pages. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Oh, this ain't it. Oh, dodo brain. It's only got 7 pages. How you gonna find it in that? Find the real thing. See, sometimes when you do your homework, then I get spooked. Like, hold up, what they doing to me? 335, we're gonna find page 335. PDF. Well, on 335, it's gonna read exactly what I told you. It said it's about to say that Nefer had dudes. He lived in 2 different spots. Or is that archive.org under this? Let me see if I can find this on archive. Do. Here you go. No, forget it, man. Oh no, I'm just getting discouraged. I got this document on my computer, but I might have erased it. So on 335, you'll read about her Nefer. Oh, Geographical gave it to me. I can find it in my email. I'm sorry, I'm on a mission now. Let me see, Gullah. Gullah Geechee. Oxford Handbook. Wow, it's right there, bro. Thank you, Gullah. You feel me? He gave me that hell a long time ago. Now I could get to page 335. This is a 1,000-page book. Now we can find Hakan Nefer when I type it. Hekanefer. Come on. It didn't make the noise yet. Nefer. Let's find that book. Oh, page 333 already. It's 338. I already said it. Let's see if they're talking about that boy or not. I gotta find it. You know, you gotta be checking your own sources because people gonna try to check them. So that's a whole 2 weeks. Let me see. If I'm gonna see Hakan Nefer, better pop up somewhere soon. There you go. Come on, man. I said 338. Now, I don't see his name, though. King, son of Nubia. Oh, there we go. Buried in the Neba. Okay. I'm just looking to see what I sourced that for. Shoot. You feel me? Because it say all of this right here. It says at the temple with the overseer of the southern countries, Nehemiah Renach, he engraved some graffiti on the columns of the temple of Tadak Amen in Kawa. King Tut had a temple in Kawa. It says while the Shabbati of Ramses the 7th was discovered at the same site upon Ramses the Sixth, Pinnut, that's the dude we was looking at, buried in Aniba. Then the 3 sons of the kings and the family at Nahara Wintawat and Ramesses Nakhet found each other until the reign of Ramses the Ninth. So this is more referencing the burial, but now still keeps going on to talk about it. This is more a reference of the burial. I need to find the part that I was talking about. His dual burial in 2 different places. This is talking about Aniba that I had just mentioned in that sentence in the book, and talking about him not coming from Mayam. But it says that the political and economic situation quickly deteriorated. Egypt brought some changes to the management of Nubia and the official of the king son of Cush. So this is more referencing that, and it wasn't referencing what I thought I was referencing. I need to find a different part where we're talking about that. But I don't even see them talking about Nefer at all. They're just talking about Aniba, the place he was from. I want to find what they're talking about Nefer. Let me see. There we go. Golly. So they spell into that's one word, and that's just the reason why I couldn't find it. It's in here 20. Let me see. Nefer. So it's in here 9 times. This is exactly what I was looking for. All right, it says, for example. So I sourced this book about 10 times in my book. So I just was looking at what I sourced it for something else. But this is what I've been searching for all this dang time. Now look. And I couldn't find it because I was separating Haqqan for putting the space in there. Yes, plenty of I got plenty of scholars in there talking about the blackness of Amos Nefertari. I cited a source. I think it was Embers at the end of and I think it was Embers that I put up there at the end of my chapter about Amos Nefertari. I don't conclude what she concluded. I'm not saying it was because she was that black, but I'm saying they ruled out that possibility without primary attestations. You feel me? So when you get to read it, you'll see that, yes, I cited a quote. We can look at it right now. I cited a quote from a scholar who said that was because, it say it in this book. Oh, yeah, now I see why you said that. Now I see why you said what you said, Sadiq. First, let's go over this, then we're going to go over that. I put both of those in my book. You know I did, bro. Everything we've been talking about, I put in there, or the majority of stuff. Yeah. I appreciate you. Yeah, so it says, for example, Haqqan Nefer, the child of the Cap, and the prince of my under Tadak Amen, this is exactly who we was looking at, who held the mediary position between Egyptian government and local communities. See? Hold on. That's why he don't got a foreign dude. You got to do this word. What was his job? Haqqan Nefer, so this is why people mess it up. Because Haqqan Nefer wasn't the viceroy. He was the prince of Mayam. So he had a mediary position, they say, with the Egyptian government. But how you got a job, you working with the Egyptian government, but you just a Nubian? Like, y'all keep framing that wrong. Did I just change the part? Hold on, let me get this back right. So, pardon me for taking so long to find this. Now, excuse me. Haqqan Nefer, the child of the Cap under the Prince of Mayam, who held a mediary position, blah, blah, blah. Let me see, the king's son of Cush in Thebes with black skin, but I got it too big. It says in Thebes, TT40 with black skin. This is what J. Mill just was showing us, TT40. It says, and Nubian traditional clothing, right? Now read what it says right here. In his own tomb in Nubia, he was shown in the Egyptian manner only. All right, I'm going to make that bigger. Now they trying to speculate at what it means. And so let's see what they say. And I like this speculation. They say, this could express a culturally entangled identity. Ain't that what I be saying? Ain't that what I learned from Maria Gatto? Ain't that what we learned from Aaron DeSouza, Kate Liska? This is what the Oxford Handbook of Ancient Nubia says. It says he had the black skin in Tutankhamun and Hoi tomb, but in his tomb, he was only shown in the Egyptian manner, and this could express the culturally entangled identity which combined their local identity, okay, with the identity linked to the colonial culture. Dang, it don't mean you was from hella far. He's saying locally, we black around here. But on my main thing, just draw, it's kind of like a soldier wanting to be in his uniform in formal representations. You know what I'm saying? But in a non-formal representation, you may see a soldier in regular street clothes or something. But now we found that source. Now let's go to the other one that Sadiq was just talking about. Because exactly, this was a bomb. And I was putting, I thought about that. And Amos Nefertari, see, I don't know about that. So I just went with Amos in my book to make some distinction between Amos and Amos. But we know that it's just really, that's not no difference. But, let's see how they do it in this book. AHMOSE. Amos is only 9 times, so here we go. They do Amos. But yeah, I did Amos. They all work. It ain't no E there, and we don't know if it was no O there. But we know birth is mess and not most. And Amos don't sound feminine, and I didn't want to do it like that in my book. You feel me? So I just was like, Amos. But it's, you know how that works. Anyway, we got another example sometimes cited as the appearance of Amenhotep I's queen mother, Amos Nefertari, who is consistently shown with black complexion. See, the pseudos will tell you other than what this is about to say. It says, contrary to the norms of representing Egyptian women, while various explanations have been advanced for this other than her actual appearance, there is one case, and I was showing Elder Yara this last night, and it's also in that latest book. If y'all gonna support that thing, put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna cop the book. If you don't put a 1 in the chat, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, man. Come on, let me know if you're gonna cop that book. All that black stuff you talking about, there it go right there. I'm gonna play the game. You know why? Because if you make some. All right, hold on. I want to get off track. I'm just having fun. I know I'm really just joking, but I hope it does get some cool support. Shout out to Sadiq. Now let me stay on track. It says, who is consistently shown in her black complexion, contrary to the norms of representing Egyptian women. Shout out to Vernon and Corey and Sadiq, who gonna get that black thing. You know what I'm saying? It says, while various explanations have been advanced for this, others than her actual appearance, there is one case, and it's not one case. I done went and got some more cases. But there, shout out for that 100, Murphy. Yeah, but there is one case where she is so shown directly opposite. I don't know why he said she is so shown. Well, she is shown directly opposite. See, you might even find a typo in the encyclopedia, in the Oxford Handbook of Ancient Egypt, because it clearly says there is one case where she is so shown directly opposite. I guess that's good English. Where she is so shown directly opposite of Amenhotep in the manner that leaves no doubt that this was actually her appearance. Again, let me read that again. Because this is the Oxford Handbook of Ancient Nubia. Another example, sometimes cited, is the appearance of Amenhotep I's queen mother, Amos Nefertari, who is consistently shown with black complexion, contrary to the norms of representing Egyptian women. While various explanations have been advanced for this other than her actual appearance, there is one case where she is so shown directly opposite Amenhotep in a manner that leaves no doubt that this was actually her appearance. Figure 10B, figure 10-2B. So let's go down. That's this. I knew I could have did black and white. They did black and white in the Oxford Handbook. Now look. As I was telling Elder Yara, see, the Oxford Handbook isn't going to explain this. And so I expounded on it. So let's look and see. Let's go back. What did I do? Look, he's just going to say this. It says, Kinthin Nefer, Magi, and Punt assembles a force to attack Egypt. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's go back. After figure B, there is no information to indicate whether she was Cushite herself, the child of descendants of Cushites, or whether she might have come from a southern group, but the fact is nevertheless important. We are now sure that Cushites campaigned in Egypt. But see, he's connecting her to Cushites, and Cushites ain't. They do got this black representation, but nah. I mean, I'm not mad at him for that, because I do connect her to the South too, through the priestesses of Hathor. But she said I'm bigger than the priestess of Hathor, and she made her own position called the God's wife. That came out with her. See, they don't want to tell y'all that because she got that jet black. How much stuff started with her, but I put it on Front Street in my book. Anything you hear about Tutankhamun and them, that started with her. All that. You want to go back? Well, that all of the rule of the 18th dynasty is start because of what of the coat of Amenhotep I and I was gonna say Tutankhamun and Nefertari had put in place, and they set up divine monarchy in a way that we know it now. And so her being black and my things about black having to do with being a divine monarch and not dead. We busted their wig last night. We showed them 20 deified people, only one of them black. If their logic was safe and sound, all 20 of them people would be black. And you see, we're using good sources that agree with us. But I didn't go as far to make this claim, because that's not how you really write when you ain't a scholar. And I was trying to make this more digestible. Now, for some reason, they got it saying 10 to. I wanted, when they asked the age range, I said, shoot, take this down to anybody should be able to read my book. But then they put it in the age group from 10 to 18. I'm like, for real, I ain't mad at that either. That makes me feel more tight. If a young brother buy my book and he that age, I'm going to feel happy. Well, let's get back to this. It says, so they say here that was actually her skin. So when I lean on the source in my book, and I don't even go that far, but I'm showing you, look, I can't go too far to say this was her skin, but I'm showing you that other people saying it, and it's not a, it would not be a what you call it to do that. I'm just looking at this original document. I could be looking at Kindle or whatever. You feel me? But I'm just comfortable chilling. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know. We gonna finish trying to read this? Let me see. So really, I mean, something about the foreign lands, man. Then somebody saying something right here. Jed, and then this guy broke up. Somebody said something, Jed, something with an S that got broke up. Like, I ain't about to try to say what they said. You can't see. Oh, let's see what they got at the Charles Wilkinson. Because it might have been at a time period what you could see. Yeah, see? So when he seen it, it was still seeable. Now that let me know that this place, that's a myrrh up there. That ain't a nab ball. That look like a myrrh. But it got a little whip on the end. That's it up. So this was the beginning. The great princess. Nu. So this is seer, but you shouldn't say the seer. You just say the great ones. Nu. Myrrh. I don't know what Numar is. Ta. Numar. It looked like Numar. I'm going to make it bigger so y'all can see it who read the glyphs. You feel me? Because I don't want nobody thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. But hold on, though. Hold on, I want to see something else. Because he got the 9 balls on here. You know, 9 balls. Look, 9 balls right there. So we go. Snip this right. Hold up. Wait. We're about to start reading some glyphs. Hold up. Wait. Because my niggas be saying it wrong. Hold up. Wait. They say black people wasn't in Kemet. I can't think of the rest. I'm about to rip some more beats probably tonight. If I ain't playing video games, rapping, it's hella fun. Sometimes when I don't be rapping, then I say, all right, it's time to play with some words. I be forgetting how fun that be. Now we can read it. Y'all see, though, now don't this look, besides this little whip on it, I don't think this is part of the glyph, because I know glyphs enough. You ain't going to say that this is part of that. Because what glyph would this be? This is a myrrh. This is the water myrrh, and it just got a little piece of the wall broken off. I'm telling you. This is a myrrh, and that's ta. This is the new bowl. So it's like new myrrh. I don't know where new myrrh is. Ta. Now, y'all can say that's wrong. But that's a new bowl. This is an area. This is a place. Obviously, you can see right here. It's a foreign land. But I don't know how they using this new ball right here. And if that's not a myrrh, tell me what y'all see that as. And I think this is a ta for land, and you see the land under there. Myrrh just mean, this is the name of their place, Numer. I don't know what the hell Numer is. But then da, like I said, somebody said something. So this, they said it. I should have guessed that. Damn, it had an S after that. Sin, it says Jed Sin. Like a Jetson. What's a Jetson? A car? Oh, that's a Datsun. The Jetsons is the people from the from the TV show. That K-ball over the spoon? Hold on. Right here? Well, why the bottom of it ain't got no bowl to it, bruh? That's all I'm saying. Ain't no bowl to this bowl. This like a pan. Tell me, is this a skillet or a bowl, y'all? This a skillet. So that's the K skillet? Because it don't look like a bowl, bro. Over the S spoon. Okay, I could take that. Hold on, man. You got me all messed up. You might be typing on the late night. You sleepy, J Mill. Oh. Hold on. I can see that being the K-ball because it got the thing hooked off. But I'm saying you letting that mislead you. That's what I was trying to let you not let it mislead you. Because I think that ain't really attached to that like we think that's attached. But that'd be cool. If it was a K-ball, then this place would be Nuke. Nukes, you know the location? Nukes? Well, if this is a new ball, look, it's supposed to, if anybody can follow my mouse, it'll be like going like a half circle. But maybe J Mill knows and I'm only trying to look. So it says Jed Sin, they said, so the princes of all the foreign lands said what they say. Why they saying something? They need to just break bread. Let me see. They said, that's a man. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. They go the ball, bro. And I don't even see if this got the K thing hanging off of it. So that's probably whore neb. But now, don't you see the shape of this more rounded at the bottom? I'm just saying. Let me go back to this, to the first one. That's not that, family. I'm sorry. Let me see. That ain't that. Because look, they know how to do a real new ball right here. But they don't, they don't got the K part to the end. Right here, this is a little closer to a myrrh. Let me show you which myrrh I'm talking about. You're going to have to feel me. Myrrh. Right? Not that myrrh. It's the canal myrrh. You know the canal myrrh. I'm showing the people. I know J Mill know the canal myrrh. But that little, you see, the thing that I think is happening is that we think that the little handle on the bowl is there. And I'm proposing that that's a dent on the wall. As the person would have rounded his bowl at the bottom. Now I'm showing the people here, you're going to see this little canal thing. There it go. Look, this is what I'm saying it is, y'all. Y'all know that's way closer to that. Now let me pull this over. We're going to have Glyph Wars real quick. I'm just playing. Tell me which. Don't that look more like that? Now, it could be this if you consider that this piece could be decay from the wall. And they draw that too. Like they got it drawn here, see? But I could be wrong. I'm just going to relent and say that ain't that. Just to keep going. It don't really matter. We just trying to learn. So it says Jed Sin E. So this man, they said to the man. It don't say to the man. But they said E. That is a man whore. Neb. What that mean? Man whore neb. Neb being in the final position here going to be like a all. That means all, upon all, to all. So the man said to everybody, or he spoke for everybody. Because he said, they said, somebody read this with me. Jed, Sin, E. Right there you got speak, spoke, speech, they, and a man right here with a reed leaf in the man. They didn't say it to the man, unless they would have put an R right there. Now it says, whore, neb. Upon all, to, so it's like upon, on everything. Now that's funny because this really mean on everything. People gonna make it say, no, he's wrong. I don't know what's going on with his madu nature. And if I show you in the dictionary, they just don't like to translate things in African American vernacular English. That ain't on everything. All right, let me prove it. If this ain't on everything, watch this. I'm going to show you in the dictionary. So, whore, the her, let me say her, right? Since you could pick the vowels since we don't know. I'm going to say her was HR. And that's going to give us upon, right? On. I should just use the TLA right now to be a lot quicker. So, look. Whore going to give us upon, right? And then neb going to give you all. But it could give you neb. If the neb is in front of the word, it gives you what? The Lord of it, right? So look at this whore. You see, this her. You see it's a face, but it's also a preposition. It also means to or towards or from, Well, ain't it gonna mean on top of? Yeah, upon, on. You own it. See, now look. Didn't I say on everything? Cats just don't like translate. They want to translate it another way. On everything. Now look. On, upon, up, whore. So we got her. So we got her there. Now let's look at the glyphs. Look, there go the her right there. The face. Now this is a nab. What is nab going to be when I go to the dictionary? If it ain't everything, then I'm making stuff up. On everything, nab, NB. So you're going to get some noobs and stuff, but we're going to show you one that say all, every. There you go, the first one. Bam. Now, didn't I say they said on everything? But people don't want to, they're going to go, oh, no, well, the actual way it's said in the phrase like, all things, you know, yeah. Nah, on everything. You see every, all. Now, they would have to correct, the only way I could be wrong is if I'm confusing the position of the nab bowl, and let's talk about it. How I understand the nab bowl. Yep. When the nab is in front of the word, it means you're the Lord of something. When the nab is after the word, it means all and every. Okay? So let's go back here and see, is the nab in front or after? I think I snipped it to make it bigger, yeah. That's on, now is this on everything or not? Oh, well, see, you're going to kind of give it a real literal, or kind of a street interpretation. But to say on everything, why I keep painting? They got me painting on the screen. I'm trying to find that. So do this not, again, you see the whore, which means on, upon, and you see the nab after it, on every. But what's after that? Because it's not just on every, it's the king after that. The Nisut, the Sultan. Why did I say the Nisut, the Sultan? It's something we need to know. These names are honorifically transposed. And if you read them the wrong way, you will get something that actually came into the Arabic lexicon. Sultan. See, this is a su plant. This is a T, and this is an N. So that's suspicious, right? Somebody knew how to read some damn glyphs because they was messing it up too good. You're not going to be calling your king a Sultan because you accidentally a backwards knee suit and you didn't even know, and I figured it out. Wow, that's crazy. So here go your Su, like I said, your T and your N. But what do we say when we say ancient Egyptian kings? We say Nisut. So what do? You see I'm reading in this direction. I don't know why my thing's so fat. Let me make it skinnier. So I at least could do some. Thank you. Hold on. Now you know we're reading in this direction. Anyway, I'm sloppy. So look. If we had the whore, it's on A. It's on A. But it's on a king. About, upon all kings. So they said something. I don't know. Y'all gotta help me. Upon. A grammarian would tell me this phrase, whore neb. He's gonna say, no, whore neb actually is to the king. All right, well, upon the arrival of the king, whatever. Well, there go the Nisut. So they're doing it upon the king. All right. But I ain't translating this. I'm just late night reading because I'm bored. This is the S spoon. What is the S spoon, bro? You got me sleepy. I don't know no S spoon. I'm definitely sleepy. The S spoon. If I think of a spoon, I think of Karoo. I think of not really a spoon. I think of Nefer. I can't think of the S spoon. I know the S door bolt and the S folded cloth. I can't think of the S spoon. So this will be, what you think this is? A Karoo. It's probably a Karoo, something about the voice. Excuse me, man. I'm getting hella slow. A Ra. See? Karoo or what? No, what is this? Something with a KH after? We got the Ra right here. So it's what of Ra? Because we got the king, and these could be walking legs, but that's hard to see. What is this then? Somebody with the glyphs. Oh my bad. I'm so late night in the house, now Valley. I might even open up the stream, but dude, it's 2 in the morning. Some hours I might fall off. I think I'm about to fall off. I just wasn't sleepy. Wife was asleep, and don't you know you just laying in the bed and motherfucker sleep. You ain't sleep. You be like, I'm about to do something. But I'm gonna see if I can make it through this. The parts that I would need my other guys' help with. I left this tea out too. Wait, what's this tea doing down here? Oh man. There's a T down here all out of place. Because this knee suit word is here. Now there's a T behind it, so I gotta put this with this cat word. I told y'all, cat is things for real. A nab, so it says upon something about the king. There's something cat. I gotta work this out. So this looks halfway scratched out, don't it? Think about it. This side look kind of blurry, like it got scratched out. So that means I need to imagine that this ain't walking legs. It had more to this glyph on top. And a glyph that could, if they were to repeated this, it would be an N. It would be N wavy lines. The wavy line N. If you keep repeating what we see and keep going along this line, you're going to have the N wavy line. But that don't make sense because this would be centered better under the N. You feel me? So this was probably with this T over here. Whatever was on this side was probably with this out of shape T right here. And then this is its own phrase. So I'm gonna color code it so you can see. I'm only imagining that there was a word right here that makes, because this T on the ground right there looking crazy. You know why? Because they normally write in group, a certain type of writing, that you call group writing. Well, they wouldn't have they would have forced, dude would have had this over inside of this little group right here. I could be wrong about that, but And I see something, bro. Anyway, I'm just overanalyzing. Stuff that I can't tell like this, which looks like a K, a Saru cat. If I was forced to read it, I'd say something like Saru cat. The voice of things don't make no sense. Ra, N. This N right here is a crown, but at this time period is used as a preposition. Now we see the 9 bowls, right? 9 bowls. So why is they talking about the enemies of Egypt? Feel me? So keep that in mind too. You want to be like, oh, you say these Egypt friends, they call them the 9 bowls. Well, you could say it from right there. But that's not actually what's happening. Because they the great princes. Oh, the 9 bowls. Oh, wow. I just figured it out. That was them people at the end. I bet you that's what they're talking about. Them people, let me see, do a say. Oh, that's them people at the end. All right, so like you said, Ra by the 9 bowls. Mm-hmm. Well, you see this 9 under here, under this bowl. So this is Paget Paseget. So Ra in Paget Paseget new. Would I get more views if I did that? I could do that. Y'all know that, right? So here we have still Newt Merta Jed Sin. I could go faster. I'm going slow for y'all. I'd be like, how they be doing that? I'd be like, y'all tripping, bro. Just go on and kick it. Nu Mer. Here we have Nu Mer. All right, say it like you're reading just a regular book. Nu Merta. Jedsini. Let me see if I can move this over. Nu Merta Jedsinihor. Neb Sin. Ain't that how I be reading? Neb. Oh no, this ain't Sin. Neb. Nisut. All right, and then we got the stuff I can't understand. And then something about Ra and in the 9 bowls, not and in by 2 the 9 bowls. Ama. They spell Ama out. Ama. But they didn't put a K after it. So by ma. So this is by, because they didn't put amek. So that's by. You know it could be a by. People don't know all the meta. They want me to explain everything. Like, oh, that don't mean that. How you know I don't know more than you? I am. Come on, Google, whoever you are. Dismiss. Yeah, I could have started some fights and opened up the Zoom. Good seeing you now, Valley Hebrew. I ain't seen you on my page in a minute. Come through more often, bro. Now you knock at the door and I have to say ain't nobody here, bro. You ain't came through in a minute. I'm acting like I ain't here. I'm peeking up the window. Like, nah, man, he ain't came through in a minute. Now he like open the door. He might be trying to rob me. Let me creep out the side. I'm about to creep out the side. Hey, you know them people who come over out the blue and you don't open the door all the way and you step out on the porch? I might have to step out on the porch, come to the chat with Now Valley. Look, let me hit the porch real quick. What's up, bro? I'm on the porch. We on the porch. We on the porch, bro. All right. Chat is the porch, man. Chat is the porch. We could talk on the porch. Tomorrow I'm about to say something about a porch in the rap. I just start thinking about it. I ain't heard too many people say the porch lately. I'm about to rip the porch. You feel me? You was still on the porch. I might have to put it like that. You was still in porch, still on the porch. Oh, I'm gonna rip that tomorrow. When you was still in porch, still on the porch, you catch me on the I-5, still on the coach. No, wait. You tried to still on the coach. I'm on the RV. 20 years later, still on the coach. Yeah. I'm gonna figure that out in the morning and have hella fun with that. And the cold part, I'm probably gonna forget, so I'm gonna have to watch this video to be like, what's that lug I need to say? So yeah, all right. Anyway, I had enough fun. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on this late night. I didn't get to the end of this and we're very close, and I didn't even translate it. I just been This is so. Here's how we got to understand the process of ancient languages. The people who be honestly, just to keep it a buck, some text you can just read the first time and fully get it because it's well formed. But when we study this, we start to learn formulas and stuff that'll make a person appear like they know it when you got it memorized. Like if everything on the in the Ten Commandments start with "Thou shalt not," person don't not to know how to read "Thou shalt not." He could look at the beginning and say "Thou shalt not." You see what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like some of that in some in some instances of metal nature too. And that doesn't. I mean, I'm even saying that about even my own self. Like I have certain things memorized and certain things you have to go to the dictionary. And so and I wasn't using that as a knock really. So right here, like how we had my, I parsed this way because I know to be could stand by itself. And I don't know no ama word. Do y'all know an ama word? Let me take that off. Oh, excuse me. So we got this ma after which ma could mean like the sea. But we got ma inin. Now, excuse all my bad circles. Ma inin could be one long word that we could easily look up, or it could be ma and then something being negated afterwards. Two ends, that ain't how they write the two ends of negation. If they would have put one more rod of ripple, it would have represented water. But they only put two of them. So it looks like ma inin. So just to test that out, let's put that in a dictionary. Man, M-A-N-N. Nothing. M-A-N. They do have M-A-N. Let's see what it looks like. It says to see, so it's just like we would have thought at first anyway. Because ma means to see. Remember I said to see? But the ma with an N right here means to see, but they spelling it different. They're spelling it with two eyeballs and an N. Y'all see that? So if you see these two, that just means to see too, ma. Well, ma, to see, if I type ma in here, you're going to see it written the way that we see it on the text. Watch this. Let me see. There's one way to say ma, but you will see it looking like this right here with this M, like this different M. Yeah, you gotta remind me about the spoon S, man. I messed up. Let me see. Oh, no, that's a hedge. Let me see. So hold on. All right, so there go ma to see, but this ain't that. That ain't what I want y'all to see. There's a different version of an M, and it looks like a half folded. It looked like a money clip. And don't you see this looking like a money clip right here? So let's say my ending or whatever. Hey, but y'all cop my book, do that thing. I'm about to get up out of here. Because y'all can debunk me hella quick and say, oh, I see. Or at least you'll be able to see my point of view. I'm sorry I couldn't get that stuff about social constructs in there. Because I ain't even about to be arguing about Black Egypt next year. Well, you know, I like talking about it. But I need to make progress. So let's get on the next subject to kill. I'm getting sleepy now. This is what I was waiting on. I'm gonna holler. I'm gonna holler. But I'm gonna play hard Q because it's the night. I probably won't though. Let me see. Too late to play some music. People sleep. Oh man, I'm sorry. We don't get to the end of this text. So we got something about ma. If this ain't the ma for sight, then y'all gonna tell me if this is a whole word right here when we do the real homework. But since we got this this wind cell right here, which could stand as a determinative, right? They would have had to put one more stroke right here for this to be something about water. So I would investigate that at another time. And I can't make what these things are at the bottom. Maybe y'all can, but I can't. And we see this boat sail here. Let me go here. I'm messing all up. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna do a different sale. I know this is a different sale, right? But it should still pop up. It's gonna be a different sale that pop up. Maybe it got, see, this is the masked sale. What's that other boat sale? I'm well in the morning, dude. I'm sleeping. What's that other boat sale? So this is a boat. This ain't the sail. This is the mast of the boat. See the, oh, there it goes. I was right. Hey, I know I ain't that damn sleepy. Aha. It is the boat sail, the mast. But you could take it for this word too. Tawi, I mean, tau. How you say this? Ta? You banging in the chat. They on your head in the chat, bro. All right, I'll open the link. You're going to have to host the show. I'm going to open the link and get in the bed and let y'all host. It's going to be one of them nights where the stream just be going and be silence after everybody fall asleep. Because I'm ready to fall off. Hebrew, come back in the morning, though. We're going to be back in the morning. I'm ready to fall off. If I start a chat now, I'm going to be going snoring. I remember once I was snoring in the Zoom. Ooh, it was crazy. It was like, damn. So we do see that that's a mast of a boat. But since we know they're not talking about a mast of the boat at that moment, we have to take it for the wind, right? I said, aha, I'm happy I got right. So you can see that mast of that boat represented in different ways. See, this is a mast too, like I said. But this don't got the sail on it. It don't got the wind sail on it. See, when they put the wind sail on it, it looked like this. Aha. See, now we learning the glyphs. We learning the glyphs. Let me see, look. So now you see the sail open. So now you know that's aha. But that ain't aha. That's Thai. Because they're talking about the wind, I would presume. In to give, they want the wind to give good light. I mean, you know, I can read that. And if you don't want to read that, that's a determinative on the end of this word that I don't know. So to give, again, we got this in, at, to him. I mean, you know, some life, so they're going to give to him. This is for Tadak Amen. This is the stuff they're giving to him. Ankh. See, Ankh. They're going to give him Ankh. What they're giving them? Anku. Anku. Anku what? Something else that was on there. I look like a moot virtue, but all right, I'm out. Let's see what that was. A moot virtue and a, I don't know. I can't read the rest. Oh, there it goes. I don't know. Sleepers, man. I need to eat. I'm about to go eat. Probably watch a stream that y'all was tripping on earlier. Line acting like y'all don't be seeing what I be showing. Just to have some views or something. I don't know what they doing at this point. But I ain't about to keep contending with this. I know I'll be bored, but I don't be that bored though. Oh, what they saying down here? Oh, shit. All right, I'm gone. Good night, family members. Thanks for tapping in. Peace, peace, peace. Tomorrow, Hebrew, come do your presentation. I'll probably be on about 11 or something. I don't know. I got some hip-hop work to do, but I ain't tripping. It's good. It's working. All right, peace, peace, peace.